All right, hi everybody. My name is Moses Abiodun, also known as Mosbeard Music, and I was privileged to work with Pastor Victor and Mairo Ese on the song "You Are the Center," and I just want to walk you around how the song came about and follow me as we go along. So, one of these days, Pastor Victor just gave me a call and told me about the song that God gave to him, and he sang the chorus of the song for me, and immediately the intro just came to my head. It was as if we were in sync that day, and as the intro came about, I put it down in a very rough sheet of paper because I don't like to lose anything. I just put it down and put it in my wallet just to keep it. And the other day, he just came by to tell me about the ideas that God has given to him for the verses of the song, and we sat down together with this piano and my computer, and we figure out what tempo the song is going to be. We determined which key we want the song to be on. We started recording rough and writing for like 3 hours, and we came about all the parts of the song. So the piano starts the whole song, and it sounds really subtle. Sounds like this. And then we started adding some other things to the record. We added the guitar part, we added the organ, we added the shakers and the loops, we added the snaps, everything we want to put at the intro of the record. And so you can hear what the shaker and the snaps, what they're doing all together, just giving it that percussive movement. And we also have the drums right here, and it sounds really amazing all together. And this is what the drums sound like. So not too much movement, no gospel chops, just basic drumming to make everybody enjoy the song as much as possible. Pastor Victor's lead vocal was recorded right in this room, in this small space, just a little bit treated to entertain vocal recordings. So we just recorded the vocals there, and we recorded the background vocals there. Shout out to Carla, Chichi, and myself recording the tenor. I recorded tenor parts with Chichi. Chichi also recorded soprano and alto part, and Carla did soprano parts as well. So Pastor Victor's lead vocals sound like this, and at the beginning of the record. So he was speaking in tongues at the first part of the intro, and he's a pastor anyways. So, and the background vocals as well sound like this for the chorus section. You were the center of it all. Lord, I give you the praise. So what you're listening to, these are not the final mixes. This was just like the producer's rough mix that I put together just before it was sent to the mixing engineer, and he did an amazing job. Shout out to Paul Cox. And as well, Mairo Ese was recorded in Nigeria, and it was sent over to us. So it sent us about 2 different takes of the record I did, and we selected the best from those 2 takes all over the place, and to ensure that his vocals and Pastor Victor's vocals are working together, and we try as much as possible to make sure that each of them are sounding so good as if they are in the same vocal recording space at the same time. So it was really nice, and this is just a brief introduction of his vocal into the verse 2 part. Lord, take all the glory, God of angel armies, fighting for me. I already feel some chills in his voice, and it was just so amazing the way he delivered this these verses and the ad libs that he added to the whole song. It was phenomenal, and one of my favorite parts in this record was the parts with the harmony parts of the background vocals. When we had the bridge of the song, and it sounded this way. Let me just go right there. And another part is somewhere here. So we tried as much as possible to make sure that the harmony that was written for the background vocal fits the style of the song. The bass guitar was also recorded in the studio. I played the bass guitar, and let me just play some part of the bass guitar for us, and right from about the intro area. So the organ as well was recorded in this studio, and as well we used the organ stock organ plugin, the organ sound library that came with Logic Pro, and tweaked the settings just to make sure the kind of organ we're recording fits with the style of song we're recording. Without the bass, the organ sounds like this. So we have some pads as well right here, and some bells as well added to the song, just to make sure everything is sounding really good all together. So with all of these things, it's already sounding like a record. Now let me put the guitars as well there. This guitar was recorded by Joe Oware, my friend in London. I just sent the track to him. He recorded the guitar part, sent it back to me, and he did amazingly well. And let me play some section of the guitar as well with the intro. So if I had a bass as well with it, sounds like this. And I recorded the strings as well here. So all together, they all sound like this. So you can definitely hear what the string is doing just underneath there. Together, everything is sounding like this. Beautiful, beautiful. So these are the most important things that I want to talk about on the record. And after everything was captured and recorded, we sent this over to Paul Cox and mixed it and did an amazing job. And at the end of the day, we have the record that you will be listening to in a couple of days, and or you have already listened to if you are just watching this after you have already listened to the record and wondering how this record came up. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope the song blesses you. Make sure you share with everyone you know. If the song blesses you, send us your testimony, and we hope to hear from you very soon. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye.
Lord, I give you the praise. You are at the center of it all. Lord, take all the glory.